All right, I am super excited to show this. Now, I'm going to make this really quick, as fast as I can. I got this set up a little bit better so I'm not jumping around. I can actually look at my computer. All right, so I'm going to do. So, David posted on Lotto Odds today on YouTube some awesome stuff with this new filtering he has. It's going to be just, I know we're going to win a lot when it comes to the pick four lotto pool. It's going to be awesome. But I'm going to show my method to how I do things. Now I have like all these windows open. This is just for pick four. I actually have a whole nother window set up here for pick three. I have chance and distance, I have inspection, I have front, middle, back, slasher, and I have lotto odds open. And I'm messing around with some other filters on pick 3-4 now. Some different wheels and stuff. And anyway, I'm gonna get back over to pick four because that's what I'm trying to talk about right now. So I don't normally play pick four, but I get the numbers a lot. And here's what I do. I'm gonna show you. So I go to lotterypost.com. I use 3 or 4 different sites. Well, 3 different sites. Anyway, so I'm just gonna show you what I do here. And this is pretty cool. So we're gonna do, okay, I already screwed up. You gotta go to combination analysis, pick 4. Now this is, like David was showing today and yesterday that how much you can reduce the numbers right off the bat. Well, watch this. Get rid of quads, box, and I'm gonna do, instead of 7 years, a lot of times I do 7 years, and let me show you why. Because what I'm doing is I go to last seen, okay, February 9th, and you'll notice the double digits, double digit, double digit, double digit, right? Double digit. So I find patterns in the times drawn, not the actual numbers themselves. And I just missed this one. I had it down to 60, and I missed it because I thought there was going to be a 0 or something. I can't remember what it was. But I found something a little bit better. So I'm going to do box, okay? I'm going to do all available history. I get rid of quads. Continue. Now watch this. Talk about narrowing down your numbers. I'm going to go to last seen, all right? Now watch this. We're looking for a 2 on the front, okay? Ready? I'm going to do it. Ready? 1, 2, hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit. Hit. 1, 2, hit. 1, 2, hit. 1, 2, 3, hit. And 1, 2, hit. Hit. 1, 2, hit. 1, hit. 1, I'm not copying right, but you get the point. Hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one went 5 times before it hit. 1, 2, hit. 1, 2, 3, hit. 1, 2, hit. You get the point. We're now at January 18th. You keep going. Hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they're going to start going up. We're at about 6. Okay? But then it goes right back to it. Look at all the 20s. It's loaded with 20s. Guess what's going to happen soon? A 20. 1, 2, hit, right? So it might be another 1 or 2 draws or so, but a 20 is going to hit. So what do? You go to the times drawn. Here's the 37. These are the top, as many times have been drawn, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from 28, not 29, because 29s can turn 29 can turn to a 30, right? So we're only looking for the 20s. So you copy 28 all the way down through 19, which seems like a lot, but it's not. And here I put them in the notepad already. And what I'm going to do now, watch. I already did all this, but I just want to show you what I'm doing. So I copy those. And now I'm going to bring them over. Before I bring them to Lotto Odds, I'm going to bring them over to, I got too many freaking windows open. All right, I'm going to bring them over to the pick 4, 3, 4 site. So I do all numbers box, and I'm going to add in these numbers, okay? Clean it up a little bit here. How many does that give us? It's 154 to start with instead of 715. Now I know the new thing that they're doing at Lotto Odds is going to be straight game, but hang on. So now what I do is I go over to here and I look and see what keys are due. Well, it just so happens that 0 has been out for 9 draws. And I'm not going to just narrow it down to one key because I get screwed doing that way too often. 3 is out. Both of them are yellow. 3 is out 11. So I'm going to do a 0 and a 3. Sorry, I got so many freaking windows open here. Okay, 0 and a 3. So I'm going to do keys, add the keys. I'm going to do 0 and I'm going to do 3. Okay. And now we're down to 104 numbers. All right. Now, I'm sorry. I'm going to do one more thing here. Watch this. I'm going to now do what D-Love on YouTube, D-Love69 is doing. I'm going to do Paris boxed. And what he has on here is you can notice that he has a really good setup here on pick 3, 4. And look at the power pairs. No, no, and no hits. And look at hit, hit. No. The last time there's been more than 2 has been like well into January, in the beginning of January, if not December. So I think there's going to be a power pair tomorrow. So I'm going to put in the power pairs quick. Where is my number thing? Okay, sorry. So the power pairs, sorry, I gotta write them in there. So the power pairs are 05, 07, 16. I should have already had these copied, sorry. 18, I'm gonna put all this in my computer so I don't have to add this stuff anymore. 25, 27, 29, 36. There's a great chance that one of these is going to hit tomorrow. Okay. 38. Did I already do 38? Yep, I did. 47 and 49. So a lot of times these hit. A lot of times they hit. So there you go, 90 numbers to start with instead of 715. Now, is a 20 going to hit like I showed you on my time period? Maybe it won't right now. There's a really good chance that it's going to. And guess what? All I've done is a power pair, a 0 or a 3 to be used, and then that 20. There is such a good chance that one of these numbers is going to hit. So now I can go over to Lotto odds and do my numbers. I'm going to drop them in here. Okay. We're at 90. And now what I like to do is before I do anything straight, I like to go to the box and look at, just stuff that's not aggressive. I don't want to be too aggressive right now. So I'm just looking like, I already found a couple things earlier. So let me just take a look quick and see. Like here, when you do daytime only, you'll notice 3 spikes and a trough, 3 spikes and a trough. And I already looked through it and there's a really good chance that that's going to switch over. So I'm going to get rid of 3 spikes and a trough. So I'm going to go get rid of that. 3 spikes and a trough, 3 spikes and a trough, 3 spikes and a trough. I think that's all of them. Okay, there. Now we're down to 60 numbers boxed. And if you don't think there's going to be 3 in a row, which a lot of times there's not, we're down to 46 boxed, 46 numbers. Now, I'm going to look again quickly to see if there's anything here. If there was anything here, all high, but that ain't going to happen because I already got that. Here we go. Look at 3 ins and an out, 3 ins and an out, 3 ins and an out. I already looked at this a little earlier. Very good chance that will hopefully not hit. I hate to roll too many dice. 3 ins and an out, but a lot of times that's what I've been doing is just I roll too many of these filters. I'm trying to be more conservative and only roll when I really feel like there's a good chance. Like 3 ins and an out, I think that's a good chance that that's going to switch up. So it didn't really bring it down. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it didn't really bring it down much, but it's still something. Sorry, I'm still searching. Anyway, we are now at 44 numbers. And is there anything else? Okay, I'm not going to do any more of these because I don't want to be too aggressive. Now, we're at 44 numbers, right? But check this out. When you go to look at drills, I'm hoping that David will do this, implement this on his site, the 1-2 pattern, like he did with the pick 3s. Hopefully he'll put this in there in the pick 4. You'll notice that there's been a 2-1 and a 1-2 and a 2-1 and a 1-2 because but when you go to midday alone, 1 2 1 2 1 1 1, there's been 5 in a row now, and I looked already, and that's the longest it's been since into December. So I think there's a great chance tomorrow there'll be a 2 something, either 2-1 or a 2-2 when it comes to the 1-2 pattern, 1-2 some pattern. Even though it's not on lotto odds yet, I'm pretty sure David will probably end up doing it eventually. And here they are right here. And so I'm going to get rid of the 1-1 and the 1-2. All right. So I'm going to get rid of the 1-1 and the 1-2. I'm sorry I didn't copy that yet, so I have to do that by hand. But I'll just show you like quickly. So my main thing though is this. I do this with the pick 3. I have other stuff on my YouTube page, and I'm just looking for. I'm not looking for subscribers. I'm not looking for any of that. I'm looking for people to chime in and, you know, hey, dude, good idea, or hey, what about this or that, you know. I'm just looking, you know, I'm so sick and tired of getting 2 out of 3 numbers and being off by 1, and I'm so tired of losing the way I lose because I have so much good stuff. I've created my own pattern system thing, and I've been I'm sorry I'm getting off track for a second, but and you can see like in Minnesota here, you can see, or here, let me show you Wisconsin quick. I'll show you like Wisconsin. You can see, like, look at this. This, I have it red, purple, and a green. There hasn't been a green now. So what David was talking about isolating, I'm gonna isolate that, because if you look at all the greens on that there, okay? And what that is this is on this page right here. Oh, sorry, wrong one. And I'm not like selling anything. I don't like give a rip. I'm just trying to win, man. That's all I'm trying to do. So here's the greens though for I call it the 0 to 3 keys, singles only. So that's due for Wisconsin. So I'm gonna isolate that, like David was saying. Anyway, let me get back to this. So I'm pretty excited about this pick 4 pool coming up. But so what am I doing? All right, we're gonna go back over to prediction. I didn't do that yet. Damn it. Oh yeah, we're gonna do it right now. All right, sorry. All right, we're gonna go to sums, and now instead of doing the new system, because I'm not really good at it yet, the new filtering system here that he has, which looks amazing, and like he said, like follow 51 and 1-1 or something like that. And I'm already looking at that for Wisconsin, because look at Wisconsin. You can tell when you go to Wisconsin for the straights that a blue is due for sure. And okay, here, before I screw up and end up sitting here filtering it, and filtering it without putting them in the straights, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to put these in the straights now. How many straights do we got? 1,044 straights to start with, and I haven't really did much filtering at all. So now instead of I'm already going to get rid of the greens, because I don't think there's going to be a green. I think it's going to be a blue for Wisconsin. Down to 699. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of dicking around with all those little things for right now, I'm just going to get rid of the 1-1 and the 1-2. So we're going to get rid of the 5. I'm going to get rid of the 7. I'm going to get rid of the 9, because I don't think it's going to be a 1-1 or a 1-2 tomorrow, remember? I'm going to get rid of the 16. Sorry, this is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to get rid of the 18. Get rid of the 19. Get rid of the 26. I'm going to get rid of the 28. I'm going to get rid of the 36. I don't know if anything is coming off of these. 6, 8, 6, 8, 35. Wow, I kind of forgot some here. Okay, 18, 36, I already did that one. 28, I think I got them all. 15, 6, 8. I think I got them all. 26, 28, 28, 36. I kind of went backwards on my thing, so I don't know if I might have missed a couple of these. I don't know if I did or not. On the 477 straights. Alright, and now, what am I doing? I did something else earlier. I feel like I screwed up somewhere here. But you get the point. I'm getting rid of the 1-1 and the 1-2 here. And then I'm doing I think what I should have did is I should have started with the new system here. I think I got rid of, I can't remember what I got rid of. Oh, I think it's going to be a high in the front. And because I looked at this, looking at the straight pattern, well, first of all, I think it's going to be high, low, because on the, here you can tell that high, low box has been dominating. So I'm going to just go for that one. And then at the same time, when you go to pick 4, and I use midday and evening together. Sometimes I do them separate. But today's is showing me something, and it's high, low as a pattern. And definitely a low on the end. So I'm thinking high, low. So I'm going to go and do that real quick. So I'm going to do high, low, and just get rid of everything else. That's the one I think it's going to be for Wisconsin midday tomorrow. Could be wrong, but that's what I'm going to go with. Oh no, 60 numbers straight. Look at that, 60 numbers straight. And I didn't even get into like figuring out which ones are these, but you get the point what I'm doing. And then what I do a lot of times is, oops, I didn't look in here yet. So a lot of times I look up here just to see if there's anything in the straight order that looks like I can get rid of. Like for this, for instance, like look at all outs, all ins. I think there's a good chance it'll be a mix tomorrow. So, and I already looked at it earlier to like, I'm not just doing it off the cuff. I already looked at it and I felt like that was a good chance of that switching. So then again, I could be rolling too many dice again, but I feel like it was a good one. So get rid of anything that's not a mix. All right. Now that brings me back to this site on the pick 3-4 is awesome too, because like you can see here, like look at, you can tell that there's going to be a high, low again here in the ABD, you know, or whatever. You can go and look at the even odd boxed and find a pattern or find one that you think is going to switch over. And I do that a lot with the pick 3, and oh my gosh, I get it down so low pretty much every single day, and I have the winners in there. And so you can find patterns in all of these things. And then this is what I did earlier. So after what I just did now is where we got 48 straights. Okay. Oh, I think wasn't going to be a line or something. If I go to daytime, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at all the lines on the end. I already looked at that, and it was like the longest that it's been. So I'm going to just go ahead and get rid of the lines. And there, now we're down to 30 numbers straight. I mean, that if you played on a Bet Any Sports, I mean, oh my gosh, it's like crazy good money. And there's a great chance that it could be that tomorrow. Heck, even if you just did my method and get that 154 bucks, I mean, you're coming out profit in that too. But obviously, using lotto odds and using pick 3-4, you know, together, to me works the best. In lottery posts, I love lottery posts combination analysis because you can do the same thing. I do it a lot of times. I'm not going to do it. You can look at my other videos for that. For pairs, I got a really good way of reducing numbers, making that pool smaller. Anyway, what the hell am I doing here? Okay, so now that I just did what I just did, so this is the 30 straights, right? You could go and play those right now, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop those. Damn, conversion. I want to do the conversion. I have way too many things open. Let's open another one, right? So I'm going to do conversion. I'm going to drop these in here, and I'm going to convert them to boxed. Now look at that. Look how many numbers that is boxed. Although it didn't really change it that much. You're better off just playing them straight. You win a lot more money, right? Let's see. I put like I did like a boxed, and then I did another boxed, I did a couple different searches, couple of different things to see like what matches up, and a certain couple numbers are really starting to pop. They're really starting to stick out. And I did that a couple weeks ago with pick 3 and 1. So here we got. I can look through this and I can already see a lot of these are starting to be the same ones. So I think there's a good chance I have tomorrow's box for Wisconsin, and I might even have it straight. So, but doing this for like the Florida, once he starts to pick for a pool, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go right to Lottery Post and I'm gonna look at Florida and I'm gonna see what's up in Florida, because let's just look at it quickly once. Where's Florida even on here? Because if Florida is showing me something on here that could really help. Dude, I can't even find. Where's freaking Florida? Wow, my eyes are tired. Oh my gosh, I feel like an idiot. Why can't I fucking see Florida? Okay, right there. Alright, wow. Alright, anyway. I always get rid of quads, do box. Let's just do, okay, first let's do 7 years, because that's my one I always go to and I get wins off of that. Let's see if that's showing something. Yeah, double digits hit like crazy in here, right? Look at all those double digits. And see what you can do is you go to all time now, and you're gonna copy just the double digits. That's it. You're gonna copy. I know it seems like a lot, but it's not. When you do 9 through the top of that. So you're gonna do, gosh, whatever. So you're gonna do that many right there. So you're gonna copy all those, right? But you're gonna get rid of all of these. You're not gonna. I mean, I just keep going, right? And then you can straighten them out. You can translate them to, or convert them to straight. But let's just look at, I'm sorry, let's go back to Florida here, but let's look at Florida all time, like I just did for Wisconsin, see what that's showing. So what I'm saying is when the pick 4 pool starts, this is what I plan on doing, looking at this. That 20 just hit. Why is there like 50s and stuff in here? That's an oddball one. What the heck? See, every state's different though, but here's a 20, there's 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 a 20, 20, 20. 20's hit, 20 just hit now. So I can look at other ones too, like 30, look at a 30, look at a 30, look at the 30, right? There's another 30, 30. Try to find one where there's not too many gaps. I mean, gosh, 30 hits a lot. So there's been 1, 2, 3, 3 draws since there's been a 30. So maybe in a couple more draws, it'll be a 30. So then what you do is you just go to the all time, like I showed before, and you're going to do not 39, you're going to do 38. You're going to copy that all the way down through. If you think it's going to be a 30, oh my gosh, there's barely any 30s. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You get rid of that would be for Florida. Oh my gosh, just copy that. That's like what? 70 numbers boxed. Think about that. Think about that. You know a 30 is going to hit here in Florida in the next few days. It's like, it's guaranteed that there will be a 30. I mean, look at 30, 30, 30, 30. Remember, I'm only looking at the first digit. Okay, there's definitely a gap there. And a 30, right? And a 30, and a 30. So, that's what I do. I do this for pick 3 too, and it really works, man. You can narrow it down. You just fish in that pool, like David said. He really helped me today with, I'm thinking about isolating, doing my patterns, doing his patterns, I'm just excited to hopefully start getting some real wins. So I'm going to go to bed now, but that's what I do, and I'm excited for the pick 4 lottery pool, and hopefully I can contribute and get some wins for all of us, and, at least help out. So, all right, have a good night.